How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Eternal Strands. So, back in the hub yet again, and we need to talk to Arkin about this.
Sounds like your work with Isla was a smash success.
Not exactly. She seems less willing to talk to us than ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure of that. She sent me here with a secret message, after all.
She did? What about?
Isla wants you to go to the Archon's hearth. It needs to be at night, though. She'll sneak away from Cassidon's hold to guide you on the scry here. She wants you to collect Archon parts that may be hard to spot without her help.
Hmm. Better get to work. Haven't been the Archon's Hearth. That's what that is.
What parts does Isla want me to collect?
There'll be 3 what's-its, 4 who's-its, and maybe a thingy or 2?
For a guy delivering secret messages, you're not really a detailed note-taker, are you?
I glazed over when she started listing the parts, and, well, we decided her sneaking out to guide you on your scry was the best course of action. Besides, even if we knew what the parts were called, there's a lot of junk down in the Archon's hearth. It wouldn't be easy to spot on your own.
Okay. I was serious wondering if I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
The Eye, well, her father, was livid when I brought her the resonance. Couldn't Isla get in trouble for sneaking out?
I know. Oh, she's never been cooler. But yes, she could absolutely get in trouble for this. We should make it a quick trip.
Got it.
I mean, this is the main quest, so we gotta do it.
I don't think I've been to the Archon's hearth yet. Where is it exactly?
You've been pretty close to it.
I have?
Wow. You've forgotten our introduction so fast.
I take it that's where the cavern near the harness leads.
Correct.
So what is it exactly?
The Archon's Hearth is where all arcs were created. We lost control of it almost immediately after the Surgeborn appeared. Not that we had much use for it. The Surge hit it hard, and most of the weavers who knew how to build arcs died as a result. But all the materials to build arcs are still there. Hence, the Spindle wants you to go.
Okay.
I appreciate you being the middleman, Eric. Sounds like I'd better get to the Archon's hearth.
Enjoy the trip. I hear it's toasty when you get deeper in. It is basically a giant forge for arcs, after all.
Alright, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do these. I might do a side quest like off recording and see, like what kind of stuff we get from it. So it says at night. I mean, it's night right now. Let's go. Whole new area. Finally. So, what kind of stuff are we gonna encounter down here? Uh-oh. Oh, I've seen this guy. I think this is the arc of the forge. Yep, got big smithing hammer.
The Spindle just arrived. She's here to guide your expedition on the Scry.
Please, call me Isla. I'll direct you to the Archon parts we need.
Hard to believe you actually came. Worried you'll get caught sneaking out?
Please. It's hardly my first time out of the hole.
Oh, okay.
Ah, you're gutsier than you let on.
These enemies are pretty beefy. Damn, these things hurt, dude. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. Search the archon site. Night Forge. Oh my god, dude. Dude, for real? Wow. Okay. Unbelievable. I don't know why I can't pick those up. Okay, I was reading the objectives. To Carapace Chamber, Schematome in the Arcane Foundry, Archon Armor, Resonant Fields, Carapace in the Emergent Gate. Okay, so Resonance Field. Okay. Yes, Resonance Fields is like up that way. Alright. And we're back. You said. You went. Get out of here. And you know, I was just thinking. Here's our objective.
You're approaching the stockpile of arc armor. I'll need you to collect a few pieces for me.
These guys are as annoying as poison gas.
Resonant Fields is where the Enclave farmed much of its coral.
Have to break it. I guess I have to break this. Assuming that's what I gotta do. What the hell? What am I supposed to do with that? Cold. See what that does. There we go. Okay.
Got the armor.
Okay. So, it's just a matter of breaking that open. Okay. Carapace chamber. I don't see where that is at all. We'll have to keep continuing through here. Alright, so the rest of this is post commentary, adding in after the fact. I was wandering around for quite a bit, like looking
On the
for all this
shelves, you
stuff,
find
and
a tome titled An Enchanter's Guide to Governing Schemes.
I ran into
Can I borrow it once you've finished?
the Ark of the
I
Forge,
mean, from what I've heard,
and
it's a
started
dry
fighting
read.
him,
Just a
and
basic
ran out of
introduction to
healing,
Enchanter
and
the Ark's governing schemer,
he
but
he was pretty beefy. So this is
Never mind. Could
second time kind of running through here looking for everything.
just about anyone.
So we're at one of the other objectives now. We just gotta. I didn't realize right away that this was a hive of these firebugs. Then I realized right here. I guess you gotta freeze these until they're like brittle, and then they'll burst, basically. But yeah, after killing the Ark of the Forge, we'll kill him at the end of the episode. Got the information on how to kill him, and get the strand. It's I will say it's a little tedious to do it with him. I mean, the glass tail's kind of tedious as well, because you need to break all the ice, like ice thorns or whatever you want to call them, that are all over his body. So some of these actually do get tedious to get through. Honestly, I wish this game could have been a stream series. Actually would have been better, I think. I'm finding it hard to fit stuff in 30 minutes. Because the areas are pretty big. It's not an open world game, but might as well be, because the areas are pretty sizable. Like a flame two-hander right there. We'll be crafting that after this episode.
Something schemers, as requested.
Alright. Now here's another one of our objectives.
A pair of otoliths, stones that allow the arcs to sense the environment around them. On a functioning arc, you'll see them placed in paired sockets in their head.
So, the Ark's eyeballs?
Well, in appearance, otoliths certainly look like an arc's equivalent to our eyes, but they're also used for balance and sound perception. So, functionally, otoliths act as both eyes and ears.
The carapace chamber must be where each arc was fitted for its plating.
Here it is, but we have a friend over here. Need to kill first. Plus the Arc of the Forge is coming. Yeah, I don't know. I'm another episode ahead of this in recording, and I'm thinking, like, I think we need to upgrade our equipment again. We can go up to, like level 3. Then we have to upgrade the forge to be able to upgrade the level 4. But considering how it seems like these enemies are pretty spongy. I feel like we need to upgrade our swords, and potentially they're hitting hard too. So I feel like we need to upgrade all of our equipment. Which I don't know, like it seems like, to do that is going to be quite the grind in the game.
You know what I mean.
Another one of our objectives here. Right there on the map, in case you need to know. But yeah, when I made this armor and the weapons, I think I chose resources that we had a decent amount of. But I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be quite expensive upgrading stuff. She's grabbing onto everything but what I need her to grab onto.
To collect it this way the first time around.
That's everything we need. Oh, this will do wonders for my research. If only there was an arc I could try to repair, but alas.
We've got one here in the campsite. It's the one we followed through the veil.
What? Would you?
Need help carrying it to Cassidon's hold?
Thank you.
I'll meet you there with the parts.
Comes our friend. Okay, so we need to consult the spindle and hold. Yeah, so this guy is pretty beefy and he's very aggressive. If you run away from him, he will run after you and be right on your ass. And he goes into like a rage mode where he's completely on fire. So I found that like for that phase, like frost mines work pretty well. Like you can put a kinetic bubble on him and then throw a frost mine into the kinetic bubble to make it stick to him. Then those will go off. Seem to work pretty well. See, this is the first time I'm fighting him. I knew there was something important up here on his shoulder. So this is basically where the locust point is. So you need to get his pauldron off on his shoulder. And then the tedious part of it is I had a feeling his hammer was going to be something that we needed to deal with, like something that was going to be in relation to his locust, exposing his locust to get the strand. And it is, like I'll point it out here when he does it, but after his rage mode, I guess he expends so much fire and energy that he needs to vent all that out, and he does that through his hammer. So after this, he'll slam his hammer like 3 times, and then he'll be down for like a few seconds during that time as he vents all the heat out of his hammer. And that's when you have to hit the exhaust points on the hammer. And you can only do that when he slams the hammer on the ground. Because once he gets back up, the little weak points on the hammer will go back inside the hammer, so there's no way to hit them when he's running around. So it does get a little tedious. Yeah, right here, you see the vent points there. So those are what you have to hit. There's like 2 on either side of the hammer, 1 on top, and I think there's like 4. There's either 3 or 4. I figured the fact that he's down, like, you know, you're a gamer. You can just tell, like, okay, he's down for a few seconds here. There's something about this that I should be hitting. So, but yeah, this guy was pretty beefy. He does have a lot of body spots that aren't covered up by armor that you can get to. Like his back here. His back has a big spot on it. But yeah, pretty cool fight though. Had a feeling this guy was going to be somewhat tough. And he was. This was a close fight. It was all out of healing by the time I was done with him. I'm excited to get our other kinetic ability because that's going to be like the like vortex thing that we can jump through. So if we need to get on top of one of these big arcs, we can use that and like kind of shoot up to the top of them real quick if we need to. Yeah, see, he goes rage mode. He's super aggressive. You get hit by that hammer, that shit hurts, as you might imagine. It's tough fighting him here too because there's like the magic like miasma around. Kept getting in like bad spots here. We're getting him down though. Not bad for a first fight with him. Some of these it just takes a minute. Just trying to find those weak points and trying to get used to the moves that they do. He gives some pretty good materials, though. Like, underneath his one armor plate here. Couldn't go up any higher. But yeah, like I said, the frost mines work pretty well. Like, attaching him to the kinetic bubble, like when he's in rage mode. It's obviously rage mode if you use just like the regular ice wall. As you can imagine, like, it doesn't do a whole lot. As you see, that hammer hurts a lot. Yeah, you try and run away. He is right on you. Trying to see what I can hit on the hammer. We almost got him here. Trying to get those little blizzards going on him wherever I can. Take him down. Put him on his head, put him everywhere. There we go. And he's down.
Flame magic. Unpredictable and powerful.
Nice. That was a good fight. Clear up this ice and rest of the materials here. Yeah, the purified serenite.
he gives a bunch of, so that's a good material to farm him for. But that is going to do it pretty much for this one. I'm just going to run around and collect the rest of the materials here, and we're going to call the episode. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.